What's up, YouTube? Pulled up for a little camping weekend. Here with my girlfriend, a couple dogs. You know, some good old tent camping. You're at White Pines Township Campground, I think. If I'm wrong, I will put a little name here for you. But yeah, we're gonna have a good night tonight. We got some fried chicken for dinner, so that was really good. Got it from Meyer. We got all our camping stuff. And yeah, we're here to explore kind of the Traverse City and kind of Torch Lake area. Tonight is looking fantastic. The smoke is clearing. We have clear skies all weekend. We're in for a great weekend for this little trip. So tonight I'm thinking I'm gonna head to Mission Point Lighthouse. The Milky Way lines up there pretty nicely. There's a really nice staircase that I might get some shots, but summers are so short here, and I mean so short. Like, you're working with maybe 3 hours, 3.5 hours of good darkness. So to put that into perspective, it doesn't get out of twilight until I think 12:05 a.m. It just makes for some really kind of scrambled shooting. You're just run and gun to try to get everything that you're after, or you really have to plan ahead to kind of think of the shot that you want, plan the composition and everything. I have a couple ideas in mind for at least 3 main shots that I'd like to get. Of course, one of them is a full 180-degree panorama, but I've only been there once before, and I'm not sure if what I'm thinking and planning is going to work out or not. So I won't know there until I get there. I'm planning on leaving here about 10 o'clock. Should get there about 11. Hopefully be back here by maybe 3. Not really sure, but we'll kind of see. So yeah, thanks for watching. Check out this park. Campground, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Who cares? It's a campground, yeah. Beautiful trees everywhere. It's not white pine. I don't know.
It's Whitewater.
Whitewater. Girlfriend's always right.
Yes, sir.
So we got our stuff here. Camping bin. This is our basically all supply bin of campground stuff. Whenever we camp, we just put our stuff in there. And lots of water bottles, some ice. We actually don't have room in our cooler, which is kind of funny. Leftovers for chicken. Got some solo cups for, you know, the good stuff, the margaritas for later. And then we got breakfast, our little, you know, and we got cupcakes for her birthday, of course. And we got the air mattress here. Lots of firewood, so we're set there. We're airing out the tent. We forgot to air it out last time, so hopefully it's good by the time we go to bed. We got our 2 dogs and the fire pit. So we are awesome. Come meet our dogs. Woof. Eric. Eric. Nike. 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 Hey. Hey. Nike. Nike boy. Hey. Nike. Hey. Hello. You're trying to be internet famous. Look at that. Look at that tail. Whoop.
It looks like the aorta.
What kind of dog do you think that is, guys? It's Lyric. Oh my goodness. Hello. And she's back to being distracted. Yep. So that's our, we think, German Shepherd mix. Obviously, you know, pretty German Shepherdy. And then we got Lyric. She is our Red Heeler mix. Yeah, she's so cute. She's perfect. And our tent is freaking sweet. So we have the Magellan Outdoor Pro. It's like a foldable tent. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like a pop-up tent. So like all the wires and things are like built in to everything. So it collapses by pushing in all 4 sides and the top. And you can get this thing set up in about 2 minutes. It is freaking sweet, and there's plenty of room for a queen mattress, plus our, you know, baggage, and even a spot for the dogs, for their dog bed. So it is an awesome tent, and we've had this for probably 2 years now, and we've used it maybe 10 times now, over a dozen.
Yeah, our camping trips.
Yeah, we've definitely used this over a dozen times. So, hope you enjoyed Nike sniffing Lyric's butt. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, we need some action.
Nike!
Nike, get her. Lyric. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, good job, guys. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh my god, oh my god. So vicious, oh my goodness. Yeah, butt attack. Alright guys, I'll check in with you when I head out. I'm gonna go for a nice little walk. Just checking things out. There's lots of different areas. So far I counted maybe, I think 55 different tent and or RV hookups. You know, there's quite a lot here for this little campground. Here's the official name. Whitewater Township Campground. So here's some places to go. You know, the sandbar at Torch Lake. I want to check that out. There's some other stuff here. You know, there's Traverse City. That's always awesome. Awesome place to go. Turtle Creek Casino. We drove by that place. That looked pretty sweet. Pirates Cove. Have to check that out. Looks like a golf course. That'll be fun. Rules, regulations, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to believe sunset is gonna be at like 10:30, 10 o'clock. It's crazy. Hiking the little scenic trails here. There's actually a fairly large hiking trail through the campground, which is nice. Got this nice boating area, the beach. It's really pretty here. Nice little campground. We got the picnic area behind us. Pretty sweet. Sweet, let's get to it. Sweet, so here we are at Mission Point Lighthouse, and it's like 55 degrees in June, like literally 1 week until summer. So this is awesome. I got plenty of clothes, so we're good. I don't have gloves, so my hands are just gonna be cold all night, which is kind of a bummer. Which is probably the thing that gets cold on me the easiest. So, as you can see, I am bathed in this lovely orange light, in, you know, heavy sarcasm there. There is a, you know, little parking lot kind of thing for visitors here. So, gonna have a heck of a time trying to color correct that out, if I'm gonna be able to do that at all. So I'm just gonna kind of get going on some kind of twilight blend shots here and see what I can come up with, because I also have to get photo pills out and see kind of what parts of the Milky Way I'm going to be able to get in my shot and whatnot, and see if the shots that I have planned in my head are actually possible to get here tonight. So we'll see. So let's get to it. All right, cool. Yeah, pretty much got some great compositions up top here. Now it's pretty much just wait for the Milky Way to get into place. And I think the panorama is going to work out. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I got to start that at about 1 a.m. So I should be done with that 1:45-ish. I may end up taking the foreground shot anyways, but pretty sure I got that done. But I got one more composition here. What I really like is this staircase leads right up to the lighthouse. It's gonna be right off to the right of it. I don't wanna flash the light at it, because I think there might be people staying there, lighthouse keepers. But it's a real bummer that the light doesn't actually light up. Like, I guess there's no real purpose. There might be another light elsewhere, but the sand is really shallow here, which blows my mind that it's kind of not on. But I mean, I guess there's probably a reason. Well, tonight was a huge flop. I think I got one good shot, and I don't want to wait around till, 2:33 a.m. to get the shot that I wanted. So I'm calling it good at 1:30. I'll just come back here another time. I think this spot will work a little bit better toward late summer or fall, early fall. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting around here and doing nothing, because that light is pretty much just ruining everything. And I'll throw some example shots here of why it's so bad. The color is light pollution friendly, which is good, but the way that the light is and how it's not capped and shielded is a huge problem. So, you know what? Give and take. So, signing off.
So this is the first shot that I took of the night. It was the foreground panorama. And you can see here that you can kind of see what my idea was. Is I wanted the Milky Way kind of over here in the right window, and it was just going to go all the way up and across and just fall down into Lake Michigan over here. But during my test shots at night, that light is just freaking awful. So, oh well, it is what it is. But this shot was done with an HDR, just like I was talking about in the last video in Colorado. So during twilight, I had still a lot of light left. So I was actually doing 5-second exposures for every image. So that was pretty cool. The ISO just changed and the aperture remained the same at 2.8. Obviously, the light in the back provided a lot of extra light too. So it worked out really well. And I got a lot of great shadows, a lot of good detail in the highlights, and everything looks good. You can even see the little itty-bitty band of the Milky Way. And if I wanted to, I could color correct the sky to be a little bit warmer and a little bit more natural, but I really actually like the blue, because in twilight, there is a lot of blue still left in the sky, and you can definitely see that here. So one of my original ideas for this location was this shot here, and I ended up color correcting the orange out pretty much. I found this new tool. It's the eyedropper tool, and holy cow, it makes color correcting the temperature really, really easy. I ended up going down to the beach to actually get the sky shot. This was a stack of 5 separate 2 to 3 minute shots. I don't remember if they were 2 or 3, but played around with different settings and different apertures. But I think my lens is decentered, or at least it was on this night. I don't know. You can see on the very right, the stars are definitely blown up. I did try to shrink them, and I actually added extra shrinkage compared to the rest of the image to just the stars on the right. But they're still a little messed up, so I'm going to have to take my lens in to get it looked at and see if they can recenter the lens. But overall, I really, really, really like how this shot came out. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I've never had my editing program, DaVinci Resolve, change the colors in an image once I import them from my finished edited versions of the photo into the program, but I've tried to rematch it using the editing tools in DaVinci to what it looks like on my computer for the final version, but it's still off. But this is the version of the stair shot. It's a focus stacked version. So I focused from the front of the image to the back of the image, and I will say that this is a composite because this is actually a sky shot that I got from Utah. It is a pretty accurate alignment of what the Milky Way would have been at like 2:30, and this is kind of the idea that I had for the image. But I'll have to come back another night in early fall, late August, maybe September, when the Milky Way is basically in this position right when the sun sets, or right when darkness hits. So I'll have to come back and give this shot another try. So this shot here is a very simple, just static shot for the foreground, 3 minutes, ISO 800, and then the sky is a shot of just one tracked shot, ISO 1600, 1 minute with the 14 millimeter, just super simple. And yeah, came out great. There's some great air glow. I actually desaturated the entire image just a little bit, but really enjoy how this one came out. Can't complain.
Thanks so much for checking this video out. Appreciate it.